my name is Stephanie and I am so happy to have you here and to watch my video. I don't know if you guys like the new LED lights that I put up. It's been there for a while, but I never put it in the video, so I think I'm gonna start doing it because I like it. I like the vibes. But anyways, I want to talk to you about something that happened to me. I'm gonna spill some tea, but it is not hot tea because I was so mad. I was so upset that I didn't want to speak about it just yet. I wanted to calm down a little, and that's what today's video is going to be about. This happened 2 weeks ago. So basically, as some of you know, I went to California earlier in the month to go see my significant other that I have not seen since June. And you know, we had the best time ever. Like when I tell you me and him bonded, we bonded, and that was amazing because me and him haven't bonded in a long time. So that energy of me and him, you know, was amazing because we're long distance. He's across country and I barely see him. Like I talk to him every day, I see him on FaceTime every day, we fall asleep on the phone every night. But for me and him to laugh and talk and like look at the full moon, you guys, I saw my first full moon in between mountains and stars in the sky. Like it was insane because Florida does not have that. So seeing that, driving through the mountains, 2 mountains, imagine this, 2 mountains, a full moon right in the middle and stars all around, that was amazing. But anyways, that is not the story I want to talk about. That could be a story I can tell you guys later on in the week about my adventure in California with my significant other and how much it meant so much to me, how much fun I had seeing him. That could be a story I can share with you guys later. But today's video is about Jacksonville. So basically, to start off, the only reason why I kind of mentioned I went to California earlier in the month was because when I did have fun with my significant other one night on Friday night, my phone broke. I did not know my phone broke until Saturday morning. And long story short, I did go to California and fix it, but it didn't work. So now I'm back in town. I'm back in Florida and I still don't got my phone working. And my insurance company gave me a new phone and they told me that I had to return my old phone to them, and I said okay. However, they needed me to restart the whole phone, everything. And the problem with my phone is the touchscreen wasn't working. I replaced the screen back in California, but the touchscreen, like to touch, was not working. So I had to go to Apple. The day before Apple, so on Friday evening, I called Apple and they were like, yes, just come in to Jacksonville, walk in and we'll help you. And I said, are you sure? I don't need no appointment. And they told me, yes, you don't need no appointment, just walk in and we'll help you. So I said, okay. You know, I finally arrived to Jacksonville and it was an outlet. Apple was in an outlet. It was amazing. It was like those bougie outside malls. Like, oh my God, like hold up, what? So I was like, I am not ready for this. I am not dressed up to go shopping and on top of that, take some cute ass pictures. I was not ready. I looked like crap. And my friend, she kind of looked so cute. And I'm like, well, okay. You know, so I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to shop. I already came here for one thing. And it's to get my phone fixed. One thing. So we were trying to look for parking, but it was so full. And I was like, you know what? A line is building up in Apple. So she comes out of the car and I'm going to go find a parking spot. So while I'm driving, you know, whatever, I see Teslas. I was like, whoa. The doors were open, the butterfly doors, I think they're called. It was amazing. I was like, okay, like I need to get this car. But whatever. I'm still driving, finally find a parking spot. I parked, I walked to my friend. My friend was like, oh, they're waiting on you. Okay, perfect. So I'm like, hey, I have this phone and my phone is not working. I explained the whole situation and they says you need an appointment. I was like, hold up, what? You need to make an appointment with one of our tech helpers, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, listen. I called yesterday to this store and they told me to walk in and told me, no, ma'am, you need an appointment. The next appointment is next weekend. I was like, I cannot do next weekend because this phone has to be sent out by day 10. It is day 7. Day 5, correction, day 5. I'm like, it's day 5. I need this phone now so I can send it out. And they were like, no, ma'am, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. But what I can do is connect you with one of our online, phone calls, helper, whatever, and they can walk you through it. I'm like, okay, I guess, and it will be immediate. So I was like, okay. So I asked, do you guys have Wi-Fi? And they're like, no, across the street in the cafe by Northstorm, they have Wi-Fi. And I was like, okay, you know what? Let's do that. So I'm here thinking, like, I brought my laptop, But I have a MacBook and it doesn't have like the cord to plug in my phone. So I had to purchase like one of those lightning cords, I think it's called. And I purchased it, it was like 20 bucks, whatever. So I was like, oh my God, I need to go get my laptop. My laptop is in the car. So I have to run real quick to the car because the call was gonna be in 15 minutes, right, whatever. Next thing you know, we get to the car, it started pouring rain. It was raining. So I was like, oh crap, I need to go. I don't know what to do. We cannot make it because I have a laptop, I have my phone. Well, I have three phones. I have a work phone and 2 iPhones on me, a laptop. She has her notes. We cannot walk in the rain. So she was like, hey, Stephanie, I got it. I would drive you to the cafe. So I said, okay. So, you know, she's driving me. And next thing you know, she leaves. And after a while, when I'm on the call, she comes back. And I was like, oh, the rain stopped. So she's like, yeah, I parked at the same parking spot you were at. So I said, okay, cool. So, you know, I'm on the phone trying to work this shit out through iTunes. Long story short, it took 2 hours. 2 hours to tell me they can't do nothing. And I'm like, so you took 2 hours of my life. And in the end, you tell me you can't help me fix my phone? That I have to update my computer and this, and you cannot wait like 30 minutes for my computer to update? Like I have to go back and waiting and make an appointment. Like what? So I went off on the customer person, the customer service, Apple, whatever. So after that, I go and it waits 2 hours. I go off on them and I'm like, I don't understand why you cannot wait 30 minutes for my laptop to install, which you failed to mention that I needed the updated version to in order to work. And they were like, ma'am, we have a time frame. And I'm like, I just spent 2 hours of my effing life waiting on you to help me resolve my phone issue, but it's like not working. And they're like, I'm sorry, but just call back. I'm like, what? Like, I was heated. So I was like, whatever, you know what? I'm on top of that, my laptop died. It was like, okay, you know what? I'm so mad. I drove 2 hours from Tallahassee to Jacksonville for nothing. My phone is not getting resolved. I'm just mad. I called. They told me to walk in and they were able to help me, and they didn't help me. Then, matter of fact, they just put me online on the phone with somebody. And at this point, I was losing my patience. I was just like out of it. So then I'm like very upset, very mad. And my friend like sees me struggling, like sees me like heated. And I'm like, you know what? We're in a beautiful mall. An outdoor mall, and honestly I am so mad. I'm stressed. It is time for me to spend some money. So you know, I got my lovely significant other and I'm like, hey babe, and I told him the situation, what happened. I told him why I was so mad, and I was like, you know what this means? He's like, what? It means it's time to shop, because I need to go and shop now because I am mad. So he's like, oh my God, Stephanie, you can never learn how to save your money, blah, 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 blah. He's lecturing me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not shopping a long time, and I think I should, because Louis Vuitton is right next to Apple, and then I have Tesla next to Apple, and I'm like, I can go buy a Louis Vuitton purse if I wanted to, but I'm not going to be that irresponsible and spend $1,000. So not yet, because I don't have that much money. So I have money, but not that much money. So I was like, okay. So let me not buy something expensive, but let me go, you know, Victoria's Secret or Forever 21 or Pandora, you know, something. But anyways, so after that, my bag is getting heavy. My purse, my arms, because I went to Victoria's Secret, everything. So I was like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let's go to my car and drop the bags, drop the laptop, because I have a laptop, phones, and my friend's notebook because she was studying, and go back shopping. So we're like, okay, let's do that. My loves, when I tell you, we were walking all happily, you know, and then I'm like, Liliana, was that car there the whole entire time? And she was like, no, it was not. And I'm like, Liliana, did that car just hit my car? And she's like, no. Well, I don't know. And I was like, hold up, what? My car and this car are touching front to front. I am so confused. What are you talking about? Because I think this car just hit my car. This Toyota Tacoma just hit my Lexus. So, what? So I'm looking and I'm like, you know what, before maybe it's nothing. Maybe they didn't hit me. Maybe it was just a little beep, you know? So like, I was like, you know what, let's back out. So I'm out here backing out. She's like, wait. Let me take a video just in case. So she took a video because I wasn't thinking of a video. I was just thinking to see if my car was okay, was Gucci. So I'm backing out, and then like I see my rails in front of my car like out, and my L inside, like deep inside. Like basically like my front bumper was That's basically what it was. So I'm here like, what the hell do I do? I just got hit in a parking lot, but I wasn't in the car. So it was somebody, like whether it was an hour ago, 30 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, somebody hit my car. The person who was driving the Toyota Tacoma hit my car. And I don't know what to do. This is my first situation because my only car accident that I had was a car crash, which will be another story time. And that was almost a year, like almost 2 years ago. So I was never into a car accident, didn't know what to do. Not even in a parking lot. Like in California one day, my boyfriend and I got into a car accident in a parking lot, which is another story time. And it was nothing similar to my situation. So I'm like freaking out. So I called my mom, I called my dad, and I told them what happened. And they were like, let me see it, blah, 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 blah. And they told me, call the police. I'm like, call the police? They're like, yeah, call the police. I'm like, okay. So I called the police. I called the police and they asked me, did anybody get injured? I was like, no. So they're like, okay, you know, I sent my report, I told them where I was at, blah, 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 blah. Took them 2 hours, 2 effing hours to get to where I was because I said we weren't injured. So it wasn't like, I'm here. No. It was more like, you know, taking just slow, sweet time coming to me. So while Liliana and I were in the car waiting for the police because we didn't know how long they were taking, I'm here thinking the police was going to come here super quick. No, I was wrong. We were waiting in the car. And I'm like hoping maybe I can see the person that drives the Toyota Tacoma and I can talk to him or her. And I'm waiting. And finally, they come. You guys. Oh my God. Get ready for this. Get ready what they just told me. When I tell you this is hot tea, this is literally hot tea. Because I'm kind of getting fed up right now. So I'm like going to the guy. It was an older guy, like in his 70s. And I'm like, hey, sir, I think your car hit my car when you were parking. And he was like, no, that's impossible, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, look, sir, your car and my car are together. The only reason why there's space now is because I backed out to see if there was any scratches or anything in my car. And they're like, no, blah, 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 blah. How can my big Toyota Tacoma hit your small car, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, the bottom, like I was explaining, like, you know, like the middle, like their bumper, the bottom of their front bumper was the one on top of my car. So I was like, your bottom, sir. And they were like, no. And he was with a lady. Not even a lady. He was with a female. Let me call her a female before I curse her out. He was with some girl in her 20s. You know, a beautiful 20 girl, tan. She got like her little suntan, like in the machines, you know. With her blonde, straight hair, a little like sombrero. Like basically, she was wearing like her hat like this, like that. Okay? So she was wearing that. You know, she had a nice outfit. And she's like coming out the car. And she's like, what is she saying? She's saying that you hit her car? And he's like, yeah, basically. No. I don't think you hit her car. Matter of fact, I think she hit your car. I looked at her and Leanna and I were like, what? No, you hit my car. And they're like, no. You were blah, 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 blah. She was cursing. She says, I know people like you that wants money for no reason and will do anything to get the money. And I'm like, excuse you? Did you just insult my life? She's like, yes, because you're a low-class You're a low-class bitch, because I'm not going to curse. A low-class bitch who just wants money from people. And I was like, excuse you? I'm like, no. What are you talking about? I'm a college student, first of all, and a full-time preschool teacher. I don't need no money from anybody. Nobody. Because I work for my money. And she's like, blah, blah. And the guy was like, are you going to pay attention to her or pay attention to your car? I'm paying attention to my car, but you're lucky I'm not going to fight this bitch. Because what I want to do right now is throw hands at this bitch for insulting me. And then she has the mother effing nerves to come and tell me you can get that fixed because it's only going to be $20. I know your type of car. Your cars are cheap. I drive a Mercedes. Hold up. What? No. My car does not cost $20 to fix a fucking bumper. I curse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Like apparently I'm still fed up about it. But my car does not cost $20 to fix a bumper, guys. Let's get that straight. It's not. But she has the nerve to come and tell me, oh, because her higher upper class car and all this BS and insulting my lifestyle. No, honey. No, because you don't gotta work. Because you got everything given to you. And matter of fact, she says, hey, you know his name, because I'm not going to say his name. You know about this. Fix it. What do you want? $500? Give her $500. Never in my life did I come and ask you for money. All I asked you was like, hey, sir, I think your car hit my car. What do we do in a scenario like this? Because I don't know. I'm here thinking, do we switch insurance? You know, whatever. She has the nerve to tell him, just call your insurance company, take a picture of your license plate, and tell them that she hit your car. No, mama. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. I know that. I never been to a car accident, never been to a little parking lot car crash, whatever. But I know damn well that's not how it works. And I know damn well that your sugar daddy is paying for all your mother effing finances. And for spoiling you, buying you all your Louis Vuitton. And a matter of fact, she hasn't tells me I have places to go. I can't deal with this irrelevant BTICHES. No, mama, I have a 2.5-hour drive to go back home. I have places to be, not like you. And I work my behind off to be where I'm supposed to be at right now. And if I wasn't working and if I wasn't studying, I would not be fortunate to have the things that I have. But I'm fortunate to have the things that I have because of me. Because I get up every single morning and wake up and go to work. Not like you, where you have a big 70-year-old sugar daddy paying for your crap. So that pissed me off. And then she told me, you have the nerve to become a Biden, whatever. She brought some politics into it. I'm like, oh, how do you know if I'm a Biden supporter? How do you know if I'm a Trump supporter? You don't know nothing about me. You're just discriminating me because of my skin color. You're discriminating me because I'm Latina. No. And that was my first encounter of a racist person towards me. And that got me so sad. When they left, they literally hit and left. That was basically a hit and left. The police finally came and I broke down. My friend broke down because we were so mad and I really wanted to get out of my mature personality and go throw some hands and show some BITCH what a Hispanic is about. Because you're not going to come in and stop my life. You're not going to come and talk about my lifestyle, my money, and my car. You're not going to tell me that because you don't know who I am. What if I have money? What if I was actually also rich like you? And I was just dressed like that. But you discriminated me? Honey, we live under the same earth. We live under the same state. And it doesn't matter about the brand car you drive. As long as you have wheels and as long as you have a roof under your head, we're still the same mother effing person. Something about me and you is that I work. I do my own thing. And I don't rely on no man. I rely on nobody to pay for my stuff. That's the difference between me and you. And best believe, if I was not in the military, and the military did not show me to stay in uniform, best believe I would have knocked someone's behind off. But you know what? That was my lesson of the day. I learned that. That was the tea I had to spill, my loves. Because I was so mad that for the first time I encountered someone racist towards me. Racist about my Hispanic blood. And that made me so disappointed. Like, I just wanted to grab her head and and I even expressed it to the police. And the police was a female police. She was a female sheriff. She was also Hispanic. And they did not answer the phone. And as a matter of fact, until she finally threatened them to go and arrest him because they know where he lives. He finally called and gave me his insurance company info. But at this point, it just made me feel so upset because, like, a 70-year-old, dude, I'm only 20, and you can tell I'm 21. And I'm not 21, but you can tell I'm in my 20s. You can tell I'm a college student. Like, why as an adult couldn't you help me? Why did you have to listen to your sugar baby and mistreated me when I never came off wrong? I never be like, yo, your car just hit my car. No, I never did that. I said, excuse me, sir. I went politely to your face and I told him what's going on. And I asked him myself, what do we do in a scenario like this? And you mistreated me. And on top of that, you let someone irrelevant mistreat me. Like, who? No. I never asked you for money. I was respected to you. And I wasn't respectful to the mother effing BITCH before I threw some hands at you. But you know what? It's crazy to believe that people today still believes in racism. It's crazy to believe that people today still judges you by the way you look, act, how you are, how tall, your skin color, and everything. And that really hurt me because I don't see that in people. I see the good in people. And for me to be such a down-to-earth loving person, I experienced that. That was very upsetting. When I told my significant other, when I called my boyfriend, I was crying. And he was like, why didn't you do anything? I'm like, because I'm going to be the mature one. But trust me, if I wasn't mature, if I wasn't reminded that I have to be in my military uniform, like be in character and know who you're speaking to, best believe I would have went down on character and beat somebody's ass. But I didn't. because I wanted to, and to this day I still want to. I want to find her and grab her by her hair and punch the living crap out of her, but I'm not. And if I ever encounter her, I want her to know that the person she insulted is making a dream out of her life. Because best believe, and if you see my name, if you hear my name in the TV, in the magazines, newspaper, because I built my brand, because I built my business name out there, now I want to see who's laughing. Because I know I'm going to succeed, and I know I don't gotta rely on no man. I don't gotta rely on nobody. Because I'm not looking for people on what's in their wallets. I'm looking for people what's in their heart, who they are as a person. And I'm lucky I found my significant other. Because I'm not after my significant other's money. I'm not. But I know that I'm going to be someone one day. And I know my name is going to be popping up there. And I want to see who's laughing. But other than that, my loves, I hope you liked today's video. It was a quick story time. Sorry that you guys saw me a little upset. I guess I never got over the situation, the scenario. But other than that, if you're new here, like I said, welcome. My name is Stephanny, and I am so happy that you picked today's video, my video, to be watched. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I am so ready for you to see my crazy life adventures, my loves. I'm ready for you to see everything about me. I want you to get to know me and see me grow, because I'm declaring it that I will be something big in this world. I'm working on the brand, which I'm not going to talk about it just yet, but I'm working on the brand. I'm working on my dreams. I'm working on my goals. I'm becoming someone that I want to become, and I'm a best believe I'm going to be a role model to so many other people. But other than that, always be welcome to join my journey. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and be reminded that I post every week and that I can always be your friend, and follow me through my social medias. And I'll see you very soon, my loves.